have received this, then it is already too late. I have come from the future to help my people with this information concerning progressivism. Use what you know wisely. Progressivism. It did continue throughout the 1920s not as a social movement, but mostly as a political and economic interest movement, despite a few fallbacks of the decade. The administration established by Harding promised for a return to normalcy, or a return to the way of life before World War I, and Coolidge felt much the same way. For the 1920s in general, it was a period of little growth in federal or state regulation, making a laissez-faire type of establishment for government and business. Hoover unfortunately shared these same ideas during his presidency. Because Hoover's response to Black Tuesday was constrained by his conservative political philosophies, he ended up vetoing several bills that would have provided direct relief to struggling Americans. When mentioning the Harding scandals, it is hard to not talk about the most obvious one, the Teapot Dome scandal. This was a bribery incident that took place during Harding's presidency by Secretary of the Interior Albert B. Fall. Fall was later convicted of accepting bribes from private oil companies after having leased Navy petroleum reserves at Teapot Dome. In terms of progressivism, the scandal shows how far America wanted to go to strive for great economic power and influence, and just how influential oil companies truly are. Like the concern for great economic power of the Teapot Dome, it was affecting the political actions of the government. When concerning the bonus bill veto, most fiscal conservatives thought that the additional benefits were too costly, and the specific proposal unlikely to strengthen the economy. As for the 19th Amendment on society, this brought forth more women, though not a lot, into higher positions of power, even in the government. But the most obvious is the passing of the amendment itself, allowing thousands and thousands of women to possibly alter political decisions for the government through vote. Lastly, the Hawley-Smith tariff proved to be the second highest tariff in the U.S., raising duties on agricultural and manufactured imports. This definitely could be considered as non-progressive, as it may have contributed to the spread of international economic depression.